Episode of Miguel's Kitchen. Today, I want to show you how to make my orange zest cranberry bread. It's a cake, even though it's called bread. It's like another version. It's because it's baked in the loaf pan. What's what I'm trying to say. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm so excited about it. But let's go over the ingredients so we can get started. This is my cake mix. Now I'll tell you how much you need. But this is the cake mix, vanilla cake mix. You're gonna need some butter, some water, and I added like about a half of an orange juice in here with the water, 2 eggs, some Mexican vanilla extract, some orange zest, and some dried cranberries. And you're also going to need, for your tools, you're going to need a spatula and a whisk. And I also have a 9x5 loaf pan already embedded back there, ready to go. So let me talk a little bit more about my vanilla cake mix. I showed you previously how to make it, and I also showed you how to make some cookies with it. This cake mix works wonders. It's way better to go into the store and not knowing what's in the mix, rather than having this and you know what's all in it. You know, there's no sort of artificial ingredients in there. It's all 100% whole ingredients, and that's what I love about making this mix, because I know what's all in it. And so let's get started. So I'm gonna give this a little mix real quick, and now I'm going to add in my butter, because butter makes everything better. That butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this a little mix up real quick. And I'm gonna switch to my whisk just to make sure everything is incorporated. And trust me, guys, if you're like, I don't know about that cake mix, I'd rather just go to the store and buy my own. Trust me, I've tried it and tried it and tried it. I actually made a cake recently, and I shared a picture with it on Instagram of it. I made a fire and ice cake, and that was actually inspired by my younger sister, Kaylee. She's an artiste, and when I say artiste, she's an artiste. She's like a little Picasso, and so she actually drew for a project. She drew an earth, and half of it was fire, half of it was ice. And but before, I was actually just going to use some meringue and put on just some regular white meringue and put on one side of it. And so I just thought, maybe just add some color to it. So I added some fire, and not fire. I added some red food dye to it and orange food dye to make it red. So I kind of stole her idea a little bit, but just don't tell her. But what I'm trying to say is that it actually works amazingly. So I'm gonna add in my eggs, and then I'll show you the next step to making this amazing cranberry orange zest bread. I'm gonna add a little bit of my orange juice and water mixture. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I just can't talk today, I guess. Stumbling over my words. That's how you know I'm excited about this. And it may seem kind of like it's clumping together, but you know what? You just take your time with it. I'm gonna start together. I promise it's gonna come together. But it looks a little weird right now. But like I was saying before, it's better than going to the store and getting a cake mix, because I look on the back of it, just like some soybean type thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but all I know is that using my cake mix is a lot better, because I know everything that's going into it, and I feel safer making it than using the stores. See, it's already come together already. Like that. I'm gonna add probably about the rest of it. I love this. I love this cake. I love this cake mix. It's just amazing. Like I said, I was talking about that cake earlier. It's amazing. It looks amazing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I don't know why you don't. You better go over there and follow me at Jordan.thebaker, because you kind of get like an insight of what I'm bringing to YouTube. So see? There you go, it's coming together. Add the rest of that. It may look like it's too much, but trust me, it's gonna work. Okay. Alright. Now that I got that done, now I'm going to fold in my cranberries and orange zest in here. Just fold it in like so. Yes, I love orange. I love cranberries too. I thought about using the fresh cranberries, but I thought, you know, I don't want it to be. I'm weird if you can't tell already. So I just rather just use the dry cranberry rather than the fresh. So let me go ahead and grab my buttered cake loaf pan thing. If I can get my words out. I'll just pour that in there like so. Yeah. Like I said, it may seem runny, but trust me with this, it's gonna work. And I'm gonna put a little glaze on top of it too, and to make everything kind of like over the top and delicious. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, just until everything is nice and fluffy and rised. I don't know why I said that. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes until everything is nice and golden brown. And I'll show you the next step to preparing this lovely. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is the finished product of the orange cranberry bread. If you look at it, it's really nice and golden brown. I'm snacking a little bit on it if you can't tell. It took a little bit longer than I expected, so it took about 50 minutes. Almost to an hour because it was a little bit more liquidy, so it took a little bit longer. But right here, I just have some butter and some powdered sugar. Open up a little icing to put on top of it, just to make it a little bit more over the top, a little bit more richer than it already is. So try not to make a mess like me. Well, you're supposed to make messes in the kitchen. That's what they're for. Is to make messes in. So it's really nice and thick, is how I like it. And I just want to run it over. And you can, if you want to serve it and then pour it over the top, you can, but I like to do it like this. And it's still kind of hot. I just took it out. I couldn't wait, so I'm impatient. Looks beautiful. Masterpiece. I'm my own little Picasso. Doesn't it look good? I'm gonna give me a piece. Oh, sorry, enough showing you. I need to get a piece of this. Like I said, it's still hot, so, and it's kind of crumbly too. Ooh, yep. The little cranberries sunk to the bottom. Hey, that's fine. You can, if you don't want your cranberries to fall to the bottom, you can easily coat the cranberries in flour so they will stay dispersed. But that's fine for me. It has like a little treasure at the bottom. That's what I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little taste, because I can't wait. It's hot. I'm not sure if you see that steam, but it's pretty hot. Ooh. One of their finger looking good ones. This is so good. You get the hit of the orange and the cranberry, and the nice glaze. It gives it a wonderful sweetness on top of it. You cannot not have the glaze. That's what I'm saying. You need to have the glaze on top of it. It's not too rich. It's just right for me. I can't have enough sweet as it is, because my palate can't take too much. But trust me, this is just right. You have to try it. Go to my website at www.miguelskitchen.wix.com/blog, and I put it all my info at the bottom. You see, I can't talk because I want to go back to eating this. So go to my website and go check out my my vanilla cake. Sorry. Go check out my vanilla cake mix video so you can learn how to make it. You can always have it on hand. You can even make this cake. And if you want to make the vanilla cakes, all of it all together, it has about 5.5 cups of cake mix. So if you want to use all of it, you'll just need 2 eggs and a few other ingredients. Like I said, I put all of that on my website. Go check it out. It's so good, guys. I mean, look at it. Come on, look at it. If the camera person will do their job and get a little closer. It's so fluffy, and the frosting is so good. Go check it out. It's so good. I can't wait to hear your feedback. All right, see you guys later.